Good morning and welcome to Transform My Trading. Today is Thursday, January 22nd, and it's actually the first day of our 30-day challenge. I want to create a 30-day video or 20-day, whatever the the trading days are, uh, to show you guys we can work on passing an evaluation account with TakeProfit and also create the buffer zone so that way we could start taking withdrawals. So I've created this basic spreadsheet here. Again, we're starting with 25,000. Today is the 21st of January, 22nd of January, and our goal is to do $200 a day and call it a day. And if we focus on that, by February 2nd, we'll pass the evaluation. By February 11th, we'll have our buffer zone. And after that, we can start withdrawing money. All right. So we'll keep a tab on this one as we go. Uh, Here we've got the ES. I'm using Ninja Renko chart of 6-1. And on the right side, I've got ES on a 5 minute, which is right here. I've got 1 minute, and I also have SPY on the 1 minute chart as well. And I've kind of put the SPY numbers, the levels. These are just basically SPY regular numbers like 690, 691, 689, just for me to keep an eye on the exact numbers of the SPY. All right, and then I use that because the futures market reacts to the options market. So, and it's kind of important to just extra confirmation. I also have my transform my trading levels here. These yellow lines here are the support and resistance levels. We chart the same thing here on Think and Swim. These red lines here. Uh, on top of that, I've got my angles, and you can trade without the angles. I just put it on there again for extra confirmation. Those are I've created a certain parameters for those, and so over they do act again as support and resistance for the price. Here I'll probably put it here too on the Ninja as well. The blue line is overnight high, and I've got the overnight low as well. Come on, somewhere right there. This yellow line is Global X Open, and this dotted blue line is going to be the day session open. As soon as it opens, I'll change that. All right, we can put same lines here just to be, so let's do, that's the high. Let's make that the open when it opens. So dash, okay. So it's about 6:29 right now. The market is about to open in a minute. Again, we're using take profit account right here, starting from 25,000, totally zero balance. I mean, zero profits, a fresh account. Here you go, market did open. Let's give the market some time to find its balance. So the open here was 69.56. somewhere there. Right. 69.56. Dow has been extremely strong. I mean, it's climbing like crazy right now. Remember, we don't have to overtrade. All we need is one or two good trades to call it a day. Let's see the volume here. Let's do that. Oops. Oh, and one more thing, I'm using right here, I'm using a trade entry system. It's by TradeSaver. So I'll put the link for that in the description section. So if you guys are interested, you guys always buy that through the link. Now I'll do another video one day for that, the TradeSaver. It's a pretty good program actually. So basically, one of the trading setups that I look for is for market to go touch one of my levels and for RSI to be either oversold or oversold or overbought condition. If both of them are at the same time overbought or oversold, that's even better. And on top of that, I also look for a divergence. Like for example, this one has a small divergence right here. Price is going higher, but it's not. RSI is going. It's lower than these two here. That's why the market is reversing right there. Uh, I'm not jumping into this because there are other things on our way. First one is the day session open, so that's I'll just stay put for now. Especially when look at the 5 minute RSI is in the middle, like right above. It's about what 50, 59.60. So when it's in the middle, I usually don't trade don't take much trades. So the market is pretty undecisive right now. Most people do trade the first 5 minute bar. I don't. And again, that's a personal preference. Every trader is different. You see how the day session open, it's holding as support for now. Let me do this right there. I like for the market to come down here at this level with divergence and oversold conditions. Let the market tell us what to do though. If you guys trade NQ, there was a good scalping long on NQ just a little bit ago. I'm not sure if there are any news coming up today. Let's look at the so most of the news have okay. So 7 a.m. So this one that's important. Core PCE. So that's what the market is waiting for basically. And Q actually gave more than scalping trade. Again, today I'm just going to focus on ES, and actually for this challenge, for the 30-day challenge, I'm just going to focus on ES, even though I do also trade in Q, but not on, I won't be trading on this account. And some people do use the first 5 minute bar as the highs and lows of the first 5 minute as kind of a direction. If it breaks above, they go long. If it breaks below, they go short. So again, everybody has their own system. Now it wants to break on the higher end. Let's see if it's gonna break this level right there. So the price did break on the high end. I'm just not going in because of the 7 o'clock news. I'm just gonna wait for that. Even though if this continues, it might go to this level here. But we are coming into the overbought condition on the 5 minute RSI right there. We're not there yet, but we are. So it could possibly come up there. Now, I would have taken this short right here. The only reason I didn't is because I've got these two in front, the overnight high and today's session open. So price on SPY is breaking the VWAP, and let's see if that's going to hold. It tried a few times here, but it wasn't able to hold. Okay, see, this is why that's why I don't like this. You guys see how fast that market moved? There's a scalping long right there. So earlier I said I like to see the market to come down here, and that's what it's doing right now. I like to see a double bottom with divergence for me to get in. The hardest thing in trading, I'm sure you guys are aware of, is to to have the patience to wait for the trade. Earlier, I said some people use the highs and lows of the first 5 minutes. I usually don't, and just because of exactly today. Look at what happened. The high, it broke the high, and then it reversed back and broke the low. So it just, it does work sometimes, but I just don't use it. So the market broke this level as well. So the possibility for it, if it breaks this bottom here, it has the possibility to first go to this angle right there, and then even further down to the next level, if it breaks this level right here. Now on the 1 minute, we are in an oversold condition, but we want to see oversold with divergence. Look how it touched the angle, and it's reversed automatically. It could still break that angle and go further down. Again, I've decided not to trade until the news is gone, so it's okay if I miss these opportunities. So if SPY broke the 689 level, now it's trying to touch 688 and pretty, oops, pretty oversold, but it's still too early. Remember, we are most of the time I'm a reversal trader, so I just wait for the right opportunity to, in this case, I want to buy the market when the time comes. So now I like to see right here for the market to come around this level right there, about here. About 69.29 area. That doesn't mean if it comes there it's a buy. It could potentially give us a buy, or it could go through. I always let the market tell you what to do. The market is becoming oversold. Again, I've made a decision not to trade until the news comes out, and I'm going to stick to it. 4 minutes to the news. See, when you get this wicks here, if it breaks below here, that's a pullback and then it's going to go down. If there was no news, I would have bought it right here with a stop below this level. But we have news coming up, so Dow gave up most of the first 5 minute gains. It went up, it came back down. NQ has a very good long right here, but again, it's just the news that's holding me back. This thing is going to move like crazy now. Okay. Look at how it came down and touched the angle right there. See if this is going to hold. If not, then we've got Global X open, the next level and angle. Okay, just came up. I really don't pay much attention to the numbers. I let the market react to the numbers and then I trade accordingly. Surprisingly, we didn't get much reaction, or it's getting delayed unless. See, I put that order because it did the first higher bottom right here after it is down. So if it breaks here, it's going to go higher. But I don't like the RSI on the 5 minute yet. I like it for it to come down around this level or at least the overnight open. Let's see if that's going to materialize. choppy around here. Sorry, I had to get this call. So look at how the market is playing around this level. It is oversold. It wants to go higher. The 1 minute came, it's right below 50. So in order for this to go higher, it needs to break the 50 level and continue to go high. So let's see what's going to happen. Okay, we did one trade, it's a small profit. We got 1.25 points, and well, actually 118. So whoa. This was a good long actually. See how it broke the 50 level and now wants to go higher. Needs to stay above this level. So look at on the SPY. This is the reason that I put a SPY here. Look at how the market came to the 687 level, and that created us a support with a great divergence. Look at that. Now, some people use the gamma report or gamma levels for SPY and QQQ actually. But so you don't really need to get into all that. Just you can just put the levels here like this. These are again just basic the numbers for SPY 691, 90, 89, 88. So there's nothing unique about it. Now, if this thing breaks here, the probability for it to go to the 689 level and touch the view up too as well. So now I've put 2 points for my profit target. If I had put 1 point, I would have taken this trade right here. Just a quick in and out trade. Because it's a continuation trade. Market is going higher. Look at how we're making higher highs. And this was higher than this one. And in fact, it was higher than this here, the top here. So market touched the view up here on ES. And if you're looking for scalping short, you could have had a pre-order right there to go short for 1 point or two. So the VWAP was 69.42. We're down to 39 right now. So 36, 38. So this level here, it's been holding as support for ES for some time. So it just touched that and look at that. It's bouncing, but let's see what's going to happen now. That's a big drop there.